Vasquez.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You take a look at the Celtics. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And of course, there's the Raptors, pretty far behind right now.
You know, for the Celtics,
They just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's the Beast in at the 5. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
Now here's Dick. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Outside Dick. The 3 ball. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sometimes it's just that easy. They get Barnes the ball, and he gets that smooth J-off.
Fires the 3. Vasquez misses. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Barrett passes to Dick. Here's Quickley. Barnes the screen. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Here's Quickley. After the basket by Boston. Back to Dick. Outside Barnes. Here's Barrett. Outside Dick for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Tatum a screen on Pirtle. Here's Vasquez. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Barnes. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Vasquez. And he bangs it home with 1 hand.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The floater. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Barnes, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Pirtle in the post. To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do, get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Pass to the Beast. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Quickley. Coming off a 12-point game. Knocks down the long J.
You go back to quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
Outside Holiday. Here's Vasquez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Vasquez has got 8.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Barrett. 11 feet out. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Pass to the Beast. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dick.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Kicks it to Quickly. Puts up a 3. The 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Off target from three-point range. Toronto leading by 4. Outside Dick. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
First free throw is good. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Abaji's checked in for Dick. Here's the 3, and the basket by Vasquez. Vasquez has got 11 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Celtics trail by 5. So the Raptors 5 right now. Davion Mitchell is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Here's Vasquez. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Outside Dick. To the right side. Here's Abaji from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Agbaji's got his second basket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Dick. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Celtics trail by 5. There's the triple. Vasquez misses.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Outside Olynyk from behind the arc. Offensive rebound.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Here's Vasquez. Again, the miss by Boston. Toronto leading by 5. On the wing, Grady Dick, hounded by Tatum. Dick gets the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Holiday taking his time here. Down low. Here's Vasquez. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's Mitchell. No points so far. Boucher outside. Back to Mitchell. Over Holiday. Rebound by the Beast.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
They get it again. Cornette. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brown, he's checked in for Mitchell. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Outside Dick. 6 on the shot clock. Brown passes to Boucher. Here's Agbaji. Knocks down the triple. Agbaji's got 9 points.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Pass to the Beast. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Holiday against Brown. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. Celtics trail by 6. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Vasquez. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. 16 points for him.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Boucher. The rebound, Celtics. Pass to White. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Brown passes to Boucher. Back to Brown. Launches a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Pass to Dick. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Abaji. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level. He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Barnes passes to Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Pirtle's got 6.
Smart to get Pirtle inside with the ball. The big man so easy to get it at close range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 54 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Dick gets the bucket, and it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Beast passes to Holiday, to the inside, and he jams it home with authority.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so here is Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
And that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
Barnes goes in. Basket's good. 15 points in the game.
And Scotty's such a good athlete. He's using that physical advantage here as he drives inside.
Here's Vasquez. 21 points in the game. Inside. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brown passes to Olynyk. Brown against Holiday. Down low. Barnes in the post. He's got 15. Tatum with some nice D. Horford finds Holiday to the inside. Vasquez. The shot that time not on target. Pirtle with some nice D. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Pritchard's checked in for White. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. Pass to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
And folks, he's just set the record for most 3-pointers in a rookie season.
And you know, I don't even think he's thinking about records. He's out there to ball. Ever since entering the league, only a few months ago, he's been on a mission to win. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's 3-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become 3-point contests.
You look at Brown, he's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the 3-point contest.
Now here's Quickly. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Barnes with a screen on Tatum. Barrett can't hit.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Toronto leading by 4. Barnes passes to Quickly. To the middle. Here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
And for Toronto, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now Quickly. Outside Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Barnes with a screen on Tatum. Here's Barrett. Deflected. Tatum against Barrett. Tatum passes to the Beast. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Dick. 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Beast. Vasquez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Holiday. Screen by Olynyk. Quickly from outside. Drops in the 3. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Vasquez misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists now in this one.
Laser focus from Quickly. As soon as he saw that pass coming, he was going to fire.
Tatum passes to the Beast. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Here's Quickly. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Pritchard to the paint. Here's Vasquez. Outside Tatum. Here's Vasquez. He has 29 now. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Vasquez has got 31 points. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different
compared to when. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Celtics.
Their perimeter D's been weaker.
Glad you could join us.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's the Beast in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Brown with it, now guarded by Barrett. Brown can't hit.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Pass to Barrett. Clock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. The 3, Barrett. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Vasquez beyond the arc. Quickly with a rebound.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Outside Barnes. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. Quickly's got 13 now.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Tatum passes to the Beast. Down low. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, how about the pass here from Tatum? Great at involving his teammates.
Toronto leading by 6. Outside Dick. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Brown. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Pirtle with a screen on Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. The 3. Barnes, no good. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And it's in there.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
And here's Quickly. 13 points in the game. Picked by Pirtle. Fires for 3. And it's Quickly with a miss. Celtics trail by 4. With the crossover. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Holiday hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And Pirtle's been such a consistent role player on the teams he's been on. A guy who takes high percentage shots, defends with some purpose, and plays really hard for his teammates.
Here's Vasquez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Vasquez has got 39.
I just love the ball movement.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Dick. Here's quickly. Got a hand on it. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Vasquez. Give him 39. Tatum shot is good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly outside. Outside Barrett. To the inside from 6 feet away. And the bucket by Poeltl. Poeltl's got 11.
Poeltl's so reliable and solid in these pick and rolls. He knows exactly where to be.
Boston on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Dick. On the clock. Knocks it loose. Rebound by the Beast. Vasquez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Tatum passes to the Beast. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Vasquez has got 41.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Dick. Pass to Barnes. Outside Barrett. Let's go with a 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
3 points.
Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Outside Holiday. Here's Vasquez. Shoots from the block. And that one's long.
Boston foul.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
4th personal foul. Second team.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
You get quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for White. Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
Pass to the Beast. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto. Poeltl's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Barnes. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Barnes has got 17.
Yes, Scotty Barnes doesn't look fast, but don't question his speed with those long strides in transition.
Here's Vasquez. Shot to stop the run. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to the Beast. Launches it. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Leading by 5. And the dunk. By Poeltl.
Big night here for Poeltl. They found something with him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and... Boston leading by 11. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Bruce Brown. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. From deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Pass to Agbaji. For 3. Boston pulls it in. Here's Tatum. Drops one in from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Olynyk. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Olynyk at his size is big enough to get the job done.
Celtics lead by 11. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Vasquez. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Agbaji, the pass to Brown. And here's Olynyk. Brown scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Vasquez. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Shed driving in. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to the Beast. Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Down low. Here's Olynyk. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Mitchell's checked in for Toronto.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Raptors trail by 16. Brown with it. Boucher outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Agbaji. And again, Toronto no good. Boston leading by 16. Tatum from long range. Drains the triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Boucher a screen on Holiday. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the Beast. Vasquez has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Vasquez has got 47 points. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on White. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Vasquez. And it's off from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Barnes, it's good.
And Scotty Barnes continues to grow in shouldering the offensive load for his team.
To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Barrett. Rebound by the Beast. Vasquez has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Vasquez has got 49 in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Raptors trail by 20. It's stolen by Tatum. 3 on 3. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Toronto shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Brown, he's checked in for Cornette. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick, he's checked in for Brown. Pass to Pirtle. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 14 points here in the second half.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Dick. Now here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Now Grady Dick. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 5. Barnes a screen. And that one's good. Quickly.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Vasquez. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 20. Barrett passes to Barnes. Into the lane.
What a move. Scotty Barnes getting some momentum and then lifting off.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's Vasquez. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Vasquez. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Sharing the ball has always been a strength for Holiday.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Barnes, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. You know, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Quickly from outside. Boston pulls it in. White's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Boston foul. Vasquez. 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett. Hurdle with the ball. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And so he draws the foul. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.